probably shot, I want to say, almost 2,000 rounds through this SIG Romeo. Oh, shit. All right, we're gonna keep going. My brother has the SIG Romeo 1 Pro. We have very different opinions and different experiences through this. So as of right now, there's some green frog tape on it. The reason why we got the green frog tape is to go over being more target focused versus sight focused. So for that, so mounting it was very easy. Just a little deconstruction process with the slide, removing the extractor, fairly easy. Adjustments, very easy. I did have one problem where when I first started shooting it, it would just turn off randomly. I have not had to replace the battery. I did a factory reset, and that's all I had to do. Other than that, this is a very easy to use optic. It's fairly inexpensive. It is a drop-on for most of your SIGs, which is very convenient. All in all, it is I believe a 2.5 MOA dot or a 2 MOA dot. It is a very easy optic to shoot. It's been fairly reliable thus far. I will say it is easy to, if you can take a look at the adjustments, it is very easy to strip those. I mostly used, I didn't use the tool they provided, mostly because I forget to bring it, but what I do have is a Gerber, which the Gerber diesel multi-tool. It is easy to use it on that, but you can strip these fairly easy. Other than that, my final thoughts are, this is a good all-around optic. It's fairly inexpensive. It's a very good optic to start with. I originally wanted a Delta Point Pro, but it is not a drop-on for this particular model because this is an older slide. The newer slides, the Delta Point Pro is a drop-on, but this one, for my individual slide, it wasn't. Other than that, it is a fairly good all-around optic if you are just now getting into red dots. If you are just now getting into red dots, I do think this is a good one to start with. It is more cost-effective. There are a lot of optics out there where you are going to have to get mounts, and that you're just going to have to add that to the cost of the all-around.
What model is your gun?
This is going to be a SIG Carry X. Another thing, they do tout these as being modular, so the actual serialized part of your firearm is actually your trigger fire control group or your trigger. So if you remove your fire control unit, you could swap out the grip, or you could swap out the slide and put a new optic on a different slide. Keep the grip module the same. So this is a modular firearm, which I really like. A lot of people are lazy. They actually don't take advantage of that. Just go to sigstar.com and just buy new stuff. They just get a whole new firearm, and then you have to get a whole new optic or get a new mounting plate to go with that optic. So something to keep in mind. But those are my overall thoughts about this optic. So thanks.
All right, just a quick build drill. Sheesh. I got the 3 head boxes. At least I got those head boxes. Trash. What was that? Is that a bug? I don't know what that is. Looks like a bug. It's looking pretty good. Upper head box. One miss. One miss. One miss. That shit hurts. Second, 301. Damn, pulled one. 234. Pulled one. 3 seconds even. First shot, 2 seconds. Pulled 1. Damn, man. Terrible. Push back the distance a little bit. I think I'm at about 20 feet away. Gonna see how this red dot holds up around 20 feet. Shooting up close, I'm pretty comfortable with it. It's just when I add speed, that's just my own fundamentals breaking down, but I wanna see how accurate I could be when I'm about 20 feet away. Broke the line on 1, stacked the other 2. Just hit, miss, hit, miss. You can hit it. You can hit it from 20. Miss, hit, hit. Definitely hit something. So, all in all, am I happy that I ended up getting the SIG Romeo 1 instead of the Leupold Delta Point Pro? Yeah, pretty happy. I saved a couple bucks. Not that much, but you know, I didn't have to get an adapter plate. It's relatively inexpensive. Batteries are inexpensive, easy to find. Hasn't died on me yet. I only had that one little issue with the zero bouncing around when I first got it. After I did a factory reset, it just worked itself out. So I'm happy with it. I do want to try the SIG M17 optic. A little expensive. It's meant for the M17, but I really don't have anything I'm going to put it on right now. Something I forgot to mention, I don't really clean my guns very often. After a couple thousand rounds, I did clean this one right here. There was a little bit of carbon buildup that got baked on, but most of it came off. It's very little shrouds that has stayed on, so I'm pretty happy with that. It does have that blue, I think it does have a little bit of a bluish tint to the window, so if you're not about that, keep that in mind when you're looking at this. It's an extremely available optic. Every gun store that I go to, they have one. Whenever I go to the gun store and if I'm just browsing around, there's a lot of optics they don't have. I'm not really sure what their allocation looks like or order minimums. Maybe they have some big order minimums that they have to order, and that gets in the way of supply and demand. So, you know, I don't really see too much content on the Romeo one. Then again, I'm not really necessarily looking for it, but most of the content I've seen is based on Trijicon RMRs, RCOs, and the new, I forgot what the new one's called, but it just came out recently. I would love to try that one out. I actually got to talk to the Trijicon rep a little bit about it. He showed it to me. He showed it to me on a Springfield Echelon. Yeah, a Springfield Echelon. Wasn't too bad. I was actually interested in it. I almost picked it up, but I've got other plans for other things to try out in the meantime. So, pick up this optic. My opinion, it's worth a try. Relatively inexpensive. Most people have a P320. It'll just drop right on most slides. So save yourself some money, get some training. That's what a lot of other YouTubers say. So I agree with it. Thank you.